shawty wanna be me, and that's fine. Your shawty wanna be me, and that's why I give these girls motivation. Look at me for inspiration. Yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know that it's true. But your girl can't do it like I do. But she tryna walk all in my shoes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This your girl Raven here. If you didn't know, now you know. Period. So today we're going to be watching an episode of For My Man. So let me tell you guys, I work from home. I'm doing like data entry stuff right now. As you guys know, I work in the mortgage industry, so that's pretty much what I do on my 9-to-5 job. And so while I'm at work, I am literally watching this show. I am obsessed with sitting and watching like crime shows, solving cases, mystery stuff. That is me. I tend to find out like who the criminal is like that. Who the killer is like that. Like, that is me. I've always been into that stuff. So I was like, y'all, let's just watch this together, okay? Watch this together. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start watching this episode.
As a child, Alyssa Barrett loves being the center of attention to her divorced parents. They had joint custody, but she didn't really feel the effects of her parents having divorced. They did agree to co-parent together, and they did a good job of that. Both of them are jet-setting airline employees who take turns going out of town on work trips. To make up for their absences, her mom, Carol Deloney Kane, always makes sure Alyssa has something to look forward to after every trip.
Oh, that's so cute.
Shower her gifts. Alyssa was the center of attention for her mom. She was just everything for her parents.
Because she was their pride and joy.
Hold up. So they're making it seem like, okay, is this little girl about to be the criminal? Like, is she about to do something? Is it about to get to her being like an adult and then she run buck wild?
Absolutely anything she wanted.
She sails through her childhood until age 16, when her life drastically changes after her mother remarries.
The stepdad was real strict in terms of
Y'all, did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that that girl, she was yellow? So in the beginning, like the first scene, when they showed the little girl, she was a dark-skinned. Now they just went to a light-skinned girl.
It's like that. She didn't have that as much when she got to visit with her dad versus her mom.
So you're choosing him over me?
Ladies, you better start doing
And maybe it's just the lighting.
I've had it.
So now Alyssa's no longer
I feel like I've
the
seen this too
attention.
somewhere.
There's a new person in the picture, and there's new rules that Alyssa's not used to following.
He was a bit more of a disciplinarian, so she rebelled as often as she could and really saw him as the bane of her existence.
You both.
She sort of looks like Sanjay
Over the
from
next 6 months, the
Bring
fierce
It.
teen continues to rebel against her stepfather every chance she gets.
Step
She didn't deal
Parents.
with Alyssa anymore, so it was enough to drive the husband away, and they have decided they're going to get a divorce.
All she could think about was freedom. That's all she wanted.
While her mom mourns the loss of another marriage, Alyssa welcomes someone special into her life for the first time when she meets 19-year-old Demarius McGriggs.
Whoa.
Alyssa met Demarius through some friends.
Ain't she
Was love at
16?
first sight.
The hours pass like minutes as she gets to know the high school graduate.
He was 2 years older than her. He was more confident in the boys in her school and the boys her age, so she was definitely interested in him. He was something different.
Even though he's still living with his mother, Alyssa sees beyond his faults.
The fact that he had graduated from high school, to her was such a big thing. She saw him as someone who had been able to achieve something she had not yet been able to do herself.
It's the first blissful night of several to follow.
They find themselves talking like almost every day, every night, and wanting to be together.
He treated her like a queen, so now she had somebody else that was going to make her the center of attention.
Their connection rapidly spirals into a serious relationship, and with her parents' frequent travel, Alyssa has her mom's house to herself, giving them plenty of time to indulge their raging hormones. But when DeCarol is home, she makes it no secret that she doesn't approve of Demarius for her baby girl.
Why is he in my house? He's my boyfriend.
fears his lack of career motivations might rub off on Alyssa.
Please leave.
He don't have a job.
Not even lukewarm. She really made her feelings known. She told her daughter, I do not like him, and he is not good for you, and you need to be on your way to finishing school.
Alyssa's dad hasn't expressed any concern about his daughter's new boyfriend, but her mom's harsh opinion only makes the divide between them grow wider.
Do your homework.
Alyssa saw that as, yet again, here's my mom trying
Yo, what's so funny about this show is the acting. It is so annoying. Like when I see them like act, do your homework. Like what the freak, yo?
the happiness that I deserve.
And it doesn't help the growing tension when her mom's worst fear becomes a reality. Just 2 months into the intense relationship, the young couple finds out they're having a baby.
They're definitely excited. They're
Predictable.
looking forward to becoming parents. They are thinking about getting engaged. They want to have a family together.
My mom's gonna freak out.
We're gonna make this family work.
She has to decide how she's going to tell her mom that she is pregnant by this man who she knows she does not like and does not feel has a
And who doesn't have a job?
And with her boyfriend,
So this leads to them
she tells her mother,
stealing.
Pregnant. Zakira was furious that Alyssa was pregnant. She does not want her tied down with the marriedness, and she also doesn't want her tied down with the baby. She wants her to pursue her dreams and her career.
Too young. You're not keeping this up. You don't care about me. You don't care about anything that I want.
Her
You don't care about anything but the
had
what?
an abortion, and Alyssa didn't want to go through with
Oh
that.
no. We're not doing no abortion. You can't make her have an abortion just because you her mother. Like if she wants to keep the baby, let her keep the baby. Like she just gotta own up to her responsibility. She opened her legs, so she might as well take care of her responsibilities. You can't make someone have an abortion.
upset with her mom. She feels that they're too young.
desperate for support, the teen turns to the one person she thinks will understand.
Alyssa gets on the phone. She calls her dad. She wants him to side with her.
He does his best to talk his daughter down from the emotional ledge.
He tells her to calm down, stop fighting your mom. And Alyssa's shocked because she thought Daddy would be on her side.
She now felt that her life was out of control, that her parents were against everything that she wanted, especially this child.
You're taking her side?
It's the straw that breaks the camel's back. She drops the phone as her hateful words turn into a physical attack.
Alyssa's throwing things. She's breaking things. This fight is huge.
She takes a vase and smashes it down close to her mom.
The sound of
Really?
shattering glass alters the room into silence. Her mom can tell she meant to hit her with it.
There are
Yeah,
some items
obviously.
seriously hurt at this point.
I hate you.
Feeling unsafe in her own house, her shaken mom kicks the couple out.
Get out of my house.
Exactly. It's my house. You follow my rules. If you don't like it, there's the dough. Bye.
She's still on fire. She's mad at her mom.
Unwilling to give in to her mother, they spend the night plotting a way to stay together.
I can't stand her. I just wish she'd be gone.
They first see the hero as a wedge between them, and that's a wedge that they wanted to get rid
Ooh.
of. So they
We already see this direction where it's
They're gonna
going.
Kill her.
She's like, if I can get rid of her, then I can be happy.
For them, it's not just about protecting their relationship.
You could like hold on. So I get that you don't get along with your mother, you don't like her, but you go to the extent of talking about I hate my mom, we need to get rid of her, and you talk about killing your mother. I don't give a fuck what the problem is. I don't give any, I can't understand what would make you want to sit and kill your parent or kill your mother, the person that raised you, the person that you were once close to. I don't care what your mother has done to you. I don't care if she don't support you. I don't care if she was a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. There is never a reason to go and kill someone, especially your mother. Girl.
Born baby.
So they start to plot how to get rid of the hero.
We have to figure out something so it doesn't seem like it's us.
Alyssa knows that her mom is getting paid in a few days, and that they can get the cash from her account using her mom's ATM card. So the next morning, Alyssa starts.
I would much rather you like run away and go start your own family.
So Alyssa goes back home. She wants to make mom think, okay, everything's okay. let's go on as if this all didn't happen, to kind of get her mom to let her guard down so she can pull off this plan.
And so far, the plan is working. Over the next few days, DeCarol notices that her daughter's boyfriend hasn't been around, leading her to believe that things are starting to look up. Then, one afternoon, while her mother is upstairs getting ready to catch a plane, the teen couple puts their scheme into action.
Alyssa sneaks Demarius into the house.
In the basement, Demarius has hit the power switch, so now the lights are out. DeCarol goes down. She's going to go investigate why all of a sudden the lights have gone out. Alyssa's following behind her.
Demarius hides in the darkness at the bottom of the staircase, waiting to strike.
He puts the pillowcase over her, and then he hits her, and then he stabs her in the chest with the knife.
Alyssa stands by in stony silence. DeCarol breathes her last.
It was tragic that DeCarol lost her life like this at the hands of her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend. She was a hardworking woman, loved by her community, and she did not deserve this at all.
There is the trauma of watching this thing happening, dissociating from that situation.
She's
almost
sick.
not being there.
The simple fact that she can even plan a scheme like this tell you how
Demarius
twisted
puts
she
garbage
was in the
bags,
head.
and he puts her body in these garbage bags. He tapes DeCarol's arms and her legs up.
While her boyfriend cleans up the blood,
They're so
Alyssa
dumb.
calls two trustworthy friends to help them dispose of the body in exchange for some cash. Until they arrive, the couple carelessly packs the bagged body in the trunk of DeCarol's own car.
Her bags were already packed for work. They put the luggage on top of DeCarol's body.
But they keep her wallet as their ticket to happiness. With their two friends following in a car behind them, they take her mother's body to a wooded area 20 miles away. where they
Them friends are gonna
park
snitch
the
on you,
car.
dummy.
And they drive to Gary, Indiana.
That's what I would've
They
did.
leave the car
I'd be
there.
like, hey, like,
They
yeah.
left the keys actually in the ignition and the car unlocked.
I would have been like, if I was the friend and one of my friends trusted me. Okay, so literally, I would be a snitch. That's the kind of person I am. I would snitch on you. If you call me and you tell me, hey, like, I just killed my parent or I just killed somebody, guess what? I'm snitching on you. Okay, go ahead. Tell me all the deets. Tell me the details, you know. Hey, can you come with me? Okay, bet. I'm going to follow you. As I'm driving, I'm going to be calling the police. And I'm going to be like, yeah, like, I'm following her right now. And we're headed to X, Y, and Z. Because she plans on leaving the body like there. Disposing the body there. I would have snitched, period. You are not taking me down with you on a crime that you commit. I am not going to be no type of accomplice, no witness, no known by association, nothing, negative. I can't even think of the terminology. Like, what the hell?
They're driving
You would
back
think
into
I went to
town.
college.
They're dropped off at an ATM machine where Alyssa withdraws $500. She hands
So
over to their
obvious,
friends
yo.
$100 for their discretion. To the murderous lovers, they're home free.
They go out to eat, and they actually
They should have played this portion right, too. Like, you kill your mother, you go leave her in a car, and then you take her wallet and go spend it. Like, wouldn't it have been the other way around? Like, I would have took the wallet first, then went to go spend the money, then went to go do whatever it is. Like, I don't know. Criminals are dumb.
and pretty calm after it's over. It's amazing.
But
That's how you know
after
she's
the body's
sick.
death, police find her tragic remains in the trunk of her abandoned car.
So they run the plate. Within a matter of hours, they end up IDing DeCarol's body through the serial number on her breast implants.
Knowing their killers are still at large, their race against the clock sounds off.
They found that body
Police are able
fast.
to notify any family with the devastating news. DeCarol's airline manager contacts Alyssa's father that same day.
They want to know where DeCarol is. She's been working there for over 20 years. She never misses work. So they're concerned. Where is she?
Unable to reach anyone over the phone, Alyssa's dad gets a sick feeling and hightails it over to his ex-wife's house, where he finds his daughter and Demarius watching TV.
He wants to know where DeCarol is because her job's looking for her. Alyssa claims that her mom left a couple days ago to go on a trip for work. They're both acting a little bit suspicious. He's definitely a little bit concerned about what's going on with
He
DeCarol.
knows.
And so now, with Alyssa's father resurfacing and really being worried about what happened.
Did they
to his
conduct a
ex-wife,
plan, a lie?
Alyssa's mother, this was sort of the anchor back into reality for Alyssa.
He decides to stick around, hoping DeCarroll turns up. But the grim answer he was hoping not to get shows up at the door.
The police are coming to deliver that unfortunate news that they found DeCarroll, they found her body, they found her car. Alyssa and Demarius, they put on award-winning performances. They're acting totally shocked as if they don't know anything about this.
But later that day, their fall from grace begins.
Alyssa and Demarius were the last two people to see the mom alive. And then they gave different stories to the police officers.
They weren't thinking about, well, if this surfaced, how are we going to handle this? And so therefore, their whole story came crashing down.
When their alibis clash,
That's
police
Southern Crown,
keep
yeah.
digging.
They're looking around, they find the red duct tape that looks just like the duct tape that was found on DeCarroll. They also find this cardboard container that had bags that looked just like the bags that DeCarroll was found in.
And just when it can't get any worse for the duo, police find a suspicious red spot on the basement floor.
They want to investigate the stain. Alyssa tells them, oh, that stain, that's just some juice. We spilled some juice there. That's all that is. And she kind of brushes it off.
They do some tests and they determine that that stain is actually blood, and there was also a vacuum nearby and there was blood in that too.
That was enough for them. The police took both Demarius and Alyssa into custody at that point.
They look dumb as fuck, y'all.
Their innocence. But with the money
Dumb.
and their cell phone GPS placing them at the bank, they've sealed their own fate.
You were at the house at the time, correct?
Both Alyssa and Demarius
They really did not think this through. Oh my god. This is the thing. See, criminals are so freaking stupid. That's why, like, when I watch CSI and things like that, these criminals, I get so frustrated. I literally get so frustrated because it's like, why the hell did you do that? Or, oh, you're going to, wrap the body up and not wear gloves, or you're not going to put your hair up, or, they're never smart. These idiots, they were a prime example. Like, girl, you should have finished school. Oh, dude should have went off to college. Like, where's your common sense? Like, and if you was going to kill her, do all that stuff, at least, like, hold off as far as leaving the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least let it stay in the house for maybe like a day or something, or make it go hide. If you're going to hide the body immediately, then go hide the body somewhere, like somewhere. You didn't even have a day to yourself to enjoy, quote unquote, enjoy, because you wasn't even smart as conducting this murder. You could have literally just did something with her body, left it there for a couple days or something in the house, or left it in the car, or whatever the case may be. Like, you should have done something and then took little baby steps, where it didn't just like all fingers pointed to you. Because that's literally what you did. When you killed your mother, you put the body in a trunk, you called your friends, you drive the car to a location and leave her body in the trunk of a car. You just like left her there abandoned. You set yourself up. That's your own fault you got caught. I am so confused with these idiots. And then you leave the evidence downstairs? Bruh. Everybody knows you get rid of the duct tape. You should, if you were going to kill it and have, like, kill her, like, you should have put something down on the ground where it made sense, where you could have just threw it away or whatever. Honestly, burned it, something, like, y'all, there is literally over 360 ways to kill someone and get away with it. It really is. It's just about the matter of you being smart. And these idiots are not smart. They're never smart. It's like, stay in school, people.
charged with first-degree murder
Found the blood on
in an attempt to get a lighter sentence for his pregnant girlfriend. Demarius takes the blame.
At first, it did appear that he was trying to protect Alyssa, at one point saying she wasn't even there.
And facing a life sentence, Alyssa's not as loyal.
Alyssa says that yes, he did do this, that she was scared of him, and that she basically just went along with it because she felt threatened.
But no amount of finger pointing will save them in court. Alyssa pleads guilty to first-degree murder and is sentenced to 50 years in prison. A few months later, Demarius takes a plea deal, converting his first-degree murder charge to conspiracy to commit murder. He is sentenced to 40 years. Even though the books are now closed, the chapter lives on for their families as they try to make sense of their enormous loss. Alyssa Barrett would rather see her mother dead than lose her boyfriend. Several hundred miles.
That's crazy. Okay, that is it for this one, though. We're going to do the next one in another video. But, bruh, people are stupid. Common sense is not so common, I guess. Oh, for a dude. And then you killed her mother off of a girl who went and threw you under the bus. Was it worth it? Now you got 40 years in jail and she got 50. Bet she feels salty. Goodness gracious. That is it, guys, for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want me to do more of these, definitely let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.